Hey my YouTube fam, welcome back to the channel after a very long time, and today I'm back in action with another video, with another tutorial in the building. So guys, welcome back to the channel and make sure that you subscribe to this channel, be part of this family, and I really appreciate you being part of this family. So today, another year with another tutorial. So I have a tutorial here for you guys, whereby as you can see I've already opened my FL Studio, so it's an FL Studio tutorial. So I have this nice tutorial for you here, whereby I'm going to show you one by one from pattern number 1 to pattern 21, as you can see. So without further ado, let me just go straight to this tutorial. So it's about, this beat is all about like bongo flavor and trap music, like neat. If you've been listening to Rostam music, you know what I'm talking about. So subscribe to the channel and be part of it. Pattern number 1. Pattern number 1, as you can see, pattern number 1 I first loaded, but before we continue, as you can see my tempo here is 95. So this trap beat, like, it's a sort of bongo flavor in it, and also it's very fast and very fast, so it's nice also. So as you can see, I adjusted my tempo to 95, then swing the main swing to 30%. So I started with expand, so I loaded an expand, then go to soft pads, choose the spooky. So this spooky thing, it's a pad, a very smooth one, a very smooth pad or soft. So if I go to my piano roll, as you can see here, looks like that. So let me just play for it so that you can hear it. I'll be fast so that this tutorial may not be that long. If you have noticed, in the first verse here, the first phase, these one are going down, then in the second one these two are like rising. So it's just still the same, but change the pitch from this one, the C5 and G4, here is 6 and G5, just simple like that. So I had something like that, very smooth and spooky. So if we go to pattern number 2, this one is just something that's silent, just showing me it's just a ghost view when I want to arrange some instruments here, so that I can see where I can put my keys and everything, so that I cannot be off key. Then pattern number 2, as you can see, pattern number 2, I loaded Nexus. If you go to Nexus and just go to classical BR Hollywood brass, so I chose that one and came to my piano roll inside here and arranged something like this. Be keen with the velocity down here, as you can see, some are down, some are up, because these ones, the lower notes, I reduced their velocity so that it should not have a lot of bars, so that it cannot contradict with the bars when I'm arranging my bars. So I had something like this. So this one sounds like the opening instruments. So this one is not hard because I did not arrange it in this pattern. So if I go to pattern number 1 again, let me just go to my channel rack, copy this one, go to pattern number 1 and paste it here, so that I can show you what I mean. So as you can see, this one is still in the keys, this one is still the same as this one, so it's still in the key, it's not off key. So I had something like this, but I can adjust it here. So if I just adjust these ones like that, So I'll just adjust these ones. So I'll then copy this one and paste it and replace it in this pattern like that. So I will cut this one. So if I want to arrange another instrument, I just come back to my first pattern or just cut this one and paste it in whenever I want to, in the pattern which I want to arrange my new instruments like that. So I'll have a ghost view of everything which I want to do. So I'll just do like that, arrange whatever I want here like that, and then play and listen. So that's one trick which I've been using for a long time because I had no media controller, so it helps a lot. So I'll cut this one, go to pattern number 3 because we are supposed to start pattern number 3. So pattern number 3, I have hyper canvas. I loaded hyper canvas. If we go to presets, choose the nylon guitar, but this one was the third one. So I had something like this. The difference in that is because if I go to my mixer, I added fruity chorus and also stereo shaper to it so that it can have the vibe which it has. So before it sounded like this. After, so if I like, I'll just add some reverb in it, reverb like that. So that was a guitar, nylon guitar from Hyper Canvas. So then in pattern number 4, I have two instruments here from Contact. The first one, all of these are muted guitars. So the first muted guitar is from Contact. So if I open my Contact, there's a library called Yamaha PS900, PSR 900, this one. So if I go to the guitars, guitar number 19, this one, muted guitar, that one. So I choose that one. Then in Nexus again, if you go to plugged and choose the second muted guitar. So I came to my piano roll and arranged something like just simple like that. Then if I go to the Nexus one, I had something like this, something like that. So the first muted guitar is being replied by the second one. So this one sounds like this. Just simple like that. Then if I go to pattern number 5, I went back to the whole wood brass from Nexus, and if I just open it like that, you can see very simple like that. Be keen on my velocity down here. As you can see, I always reduce my velocity so that can't contradict with another instrument. Then pattern number 6, I started with my percussions now. The first thing I added to this one was a conga. This one, actually it's not a conga, but it's a crash. But I remember I started with a conga. So let me just turn off this one so I can show you. So I started with this conga, that one. I arranged it like this. Then I added something that sounds like that. Panned it to the left with 40%. Then I added another conga, that one. This one is contact. I just did something wrong here, so this one is contact, replace with contact, just like that. So this one, panned it to the right with 50% and add something like this. So as you can listen, there's something like a delay here. Yeah, this one, I made it to have a delay because I wanted to that vibe of delay in it. Music is all about what you listen in your ear and everything what you want to have. So then I added crash, that one. As you can hear, if I just press like that, it's not like this, because I wanted to have a full control of my crash. Then I came and reduced the delay, attack, hold all the way there to 100, reduce the other things to 0 0, like that. Then I arranged something following the pattern for snare, for normal snare, like that. But what if I do something like this? So that one has a lot of vibe compared to the first one. So pattern number 7, there's a conga which I used it as buzz, like something like that. So this one I used it like a buzz. So I came and arranged it like this. So that was my conga that I used it like a buzz. Then pattern number 8, I had the snares now. The first snare, then the second snare. So I had something like this. So the main snare is this one. Okay, I think I've already missed another thing here. This one, what is it? This one was a buzz, jeb buzz. I'll come and correct it later when we reach that pattern. So my snares sounded like this. Two step, I think, but in this way. So then pattern number 9, as you can see, there's a hi-hat here. That one. So then if I go to pattern number 10, I had a clap here. Pattern number 11, I had kick, the first kick, then I had a sub kick, so I had two kicks. So that was the kick. Then pattern number 12, I had the bass now, the jabs to bass. Let me just go to my 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 sample pack, and this one was it. So I had something like this. So it looks like a drop, because if you go to this one and choose the pitch all the way to 100, then adjust these things, like the attack, hold, decay, like that, then you'll have something like that. So I had a bass drop that sounded like this. Then if I go to pattern number 13, there's that conga that I used it like a bass. So I came again and arranged something like this. Then if I go to pattern number 14, there's an 808 here, that one. So I just used the lower pitches and I had something like this. So that was the 808. Pattern number 15, I have Nexus here, a bass, so the basic scene bass. Then I came and I arranged a simple bass like this one, a very fine bass, and it looks not nice. So this one sounded like this. So that was a bass. Then if I go to pattern number 16, and still the bass. Pattern number 17, poison. If I go to the presets, go to KBD Pizza. Here it is, this one. Choose that one and double click on it, then come and arrange following the chords, the first chords. Just simple like that. Pattern number 18, still the poison. Make it more fun and nice like this one. Something like that, so good and nice. Then I had a DSK saxophone, just load it and leave it like that, then arrange it something like this. Pattern number 20, I had this one, just simple like that. Pattern number 21, I had purity. If I load in purity, the air in dimension from lead synth, something like this. Something very simple like that. So up to there, as you can see, I came to my playlist, arranged my beat simple like that, very nice. Maybe if I just go to this one, I have a riser and a crash, then with my producer tag name there. So if I go to the mixer here, as you can see, I did a little bit of mixing in my ear. As you can see, the 808 is just something that should be in mono, so I merged it to all the way to 100%. Then the bass, merged it also to 100%. Also the jibs to sub bass was supposed to merge it to 100%. If I can just check from my channel rack here, it's supposed to be number 6. This one, number 6. So that one is already merged to 100%, and also the 808 is supposed to be merged. This one is not yet merged, so like that. Then I'm good to go. So I came to arrange my instrumental beat like that, and also so let's have some fun. So before we continue to listen the whole instrumental, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because I'll not give up in showing you guys some tricks and also some things how to make beats. So subscribe to this channel, make sure that you be part of this family, and I'll really appreciate you being part of this family. Peace out guys, let's have some fun to this beat.